Hello and welcome to the Noise of Three. This is Goat.
And I'm struggling.
This is Zach.
Yeah. Alright, guys. Today we're talking about Angel Egg and The Boy and the Beast.
Two movies
Two
we
for
watched.
one special.
We watched this past week.
Yep. They're both pretty.
They're both amazing.
They're just opposite ends of the spectrum.
Opposite ends of sadness.
Yeah.
See, I wasn't made sad by Angel Egg, but I was sad by Boy and the Beast.
Man, dude, Angel Egg's got that bleak, nihilistic, existential crisis
Once
going on
you
for
read
it.
into Angel Egg, it's just soul crushing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I actually didn't feel that bad for Boy and the Beast, because at the end, even though the thing happens, it's all alright.
Right, let's start off with what's Angel Egg? What's it about?
Alright.
We're gonna try not to spoil anything.
So,
here.
how the fuck do you describe Angel Egg without spoiling it?
That's the challenge we're
Okay,
facing.
alright. So this is made by the guy who made Ghost in the Shell.
So right there, it's good news from it was early
92.
90s. 92?
And so basically it's this little girl. I don't know, how you guess how old she is, like 10, 12?
I'd say 10, 12, yeah. That's-
somewhere in that range. And she has an egg that she carries around. And then a man shows up, and presumably they're the only two people in this world. And then nothing we can talk about happens.
Yes. This movie is very, not heavy-handed, but it's got a lot of Christianity symbolism.
it's just, you have to really dig for it, kind of. There's a few really obvious things, and then the rest of it you just have to pick up on.
This movie's very depressing. Not depressing, that's not the word.
Oh yeah, there's only,
It's very broken, in a sense.
the world it takes place in.
Yeah, and something Dylan pointed out to me is this movie is supposed to look like a nightmare. It's supposed to sound like a nightmare.
Which is funny, because it put both Goat and I asleep at one point in time.
Right.
That probably speaks a lot to a person.
Yeah, this movie, you could see the low budget, but I think that helps
I don't think
more.
it had that. I don't think it had a low budget. Dylan, did it have a low budget?
Yes, absolutely.
All right, okay.
They spent most of their budget on painted backgrounds.
Yes.
Which
and
look great.
It shows. But it helps this movie. If
You
anything.
can also see how low budget they are because there's like two colors on them.
Yes. Single shading.
No. I'm not talking about the people. I'm talking about the paintings. It's just dark blue and black.
Right. Okay. Yeah. It's real good though.
So, what else?
What else is there to talk about? Angel
Yeah,
Egg?
there's two characters.
Yeah.
The girl
which
is like
which is cool.
the girl basically represents humanity, or like the savable humanity. Because the larger motif of this is the flood, the Great Flood. And then the man that comes down, Jesus, and the man that comes down is Jesus. It's pretty obvious. He carries a cross over his shoulder, and then he has wrappings around his hand where the holes would have been when he was crucified.
There's a lot of phallic imagery in this movie.
Isn't that true about everything?
There's a lot of phallic stuff anyway.
Yeah.
No, but like for real though, like I took a class in college that was like basically film theory, and it's just one of our units was everything's a dick,
Okay.
and I was like, yeah, okay, yeah, that makes sense.
So is that about it for Angel Egg?
I mean, we can go into like some of the more things, like because without spoiling it,
I don't think this movie should be explained to anybody.
yeah,
I think what we explained is enough to get
like
them,
if you
anybody
go
going.
into it just being like.
I think explaining, the two characters, like what they're supposed to represent, I think that's perfect for people to go in
understanding
knowing.
that the motif is Noah's Ark and the that it's Christ visiting humanity.
Because
pretty much
once you see that, you can go into because I watched the first half by myself without knowing anything, and I wasn't confused. It's just I didn't pick up on some of the stuff until after it was explained that that's who this person is, and that's who that person's Jesus. I'm gonna be honest. When I first saw him, I thought the cross he was carrying was like a gun, just because that's what I saw.
yeah, and this is like my 9th or so time watching it, and I also wrote a thesis paper about this movie. So
Oh, nice.
yeah,
Flop.
Wah.
All right. So, Dylan, Your dick hit the table. Oh shit.
Trigger
All
discipline.
right. So so now we're gonna talk about The Boy and the Beast. We're also
A
not
much
gonna
simpler
spoil this.
movie.
Yeah. It's symbolism.
So this
is-
movie
is a
came
little bit
out
more
this
heavy-handed.
past year, right? It was
I wouldn't
2015.
even say it's symbolism. Who made this guy?
Yeah, you're right. It's not.
I'm pretty sure it was by the same people that did
It's metaphor.
Summer Wars. I'm fairly
Yeah,
certain it was the same director that did Summer Wars.
Mamoru Hosoda.
Yep.
Jeez.
He made The Girl Who Leapt Through Time, Summer Wars, Wolf Children, and The Boy and the Beast are his big things.
Which, if you haven't seen any of those, I would
Summer Wars
suggest
is
all
great.
of them. Summer Wars is amazing. I wish there was like a sequel to it.
It's the better version of Digimon.
Oh,
Yeah, you're right.
The Digimon movie, yeah.
So
you hit the nail on the head so hard there, Dylan.
The Boy and the Beast. I think I'll go ahead and give a summary of this movie.
Yeah, go for it.
A little plot, and then
I think I'm gonna go ahead and say this. It's probably one of my favorite movies I've watched this year.
Something else to note about it, you can actually buy it in America.
Yep.
also the English voice has the voicing has already come out.
It's very good too. The English
Oh yeah,
dub for it.
it reminds me of a Studio Ghibli film.
So you mean a Disney dub?
Yeah,
Oh, that's what you meant. I was like,
They put money and time into it, not like Funimation where they use the same 6 people. They
Yeah.
went out and found the proper people.
I didn't
licensed
recognize
this.
a lot of those voices.
We're pretty sure Pleakley.
Is the Pleakley from Lilo and Stitch is the Rabbit King?
We're pretty sure he's a character in the movie.
But anyway, so this movie starts off with a young boy named Ren who loses his mother, and his parents are divorced. So his mother's extended family come to take him away, and he's filled with a lot of hate and a lot of mixed emotions. He's frustrated. He doesn't want to go with them. He doesn't want.
He wants to live with his dad.
Yeah, he didn't want any of this to happen, and he wants to be with his father. And instead of giving in and going with them and trying to get over it, he runs away, where he is found by Komatetsu, and I can't remember the other guy's name.
You can just say the monkey.
The monkey, because he doesn't really have a name.
They
in
say
this
his
movie.
name about 3 times.
So Komatetsu and his monkey friend, and they're walking hooded through Japan while there are just people around, and they
don't
stumble across
They don't
him.
say what town. They don't say what city it is in Japan, but
They're
it's
just in
one of
Japan.
one of the larger cities.
And the boy sees his face, has a few words with him, and decides to leave and follow him into.
I don't
the
think he
animal world.
decides to follow him.
No, he
So-
made the choice to follow him.
Kumatetsu tried to talk to him, and Ren just goes, "Oh, this is an adult," and he's like, "Shut up, go away. I don't want to talk to you." And then Kumatetsu walks away. He's like, "Ah, whatever." This is after showing his face
Yeah,
to
he
Ren, and
sees
Ren
his
kind of
face.
freaks out because he's like, "This isn't a human."
takes place in Shibuya.
Shibuya.
Cool. So he chases after him.
He doesn't chase after
He,
him.
he does. He follows him and loses him in the crowd. And he follows after him and then gets apprehended by 2 police officers.
Which he breaks away from.
And he runs away and accidentally finds them again and stumbles into an alleyway, which is the path to the world where Komatetsu is from, which is full of animal people.
Yeah, what was it called again?
I don't.
Shin something?
Yeah.
I don't remember. Do
And,
you remember, Dylan?
Wait, what?
What the animal city is called?
Oh, I just read it.
From there, Ren becomes Komatetsu's
Apprentice.
apprentice.
Which
And-
he grudgingly did it in the beginning. He didn't want to.
right. And
June Tengai.
Ju Tengai.
That's
Literally Beast Kingdom.
all we should say about that.
All I
the
want to
setup of the
say
movie.
is those kendo scenes are good.
Yo,
Oh yeah, there's like the main theme is you have your two main characters in Jutengai in the Beast world that are not fighting, but they're in a competition to become the next lord. So they're basically just
yeah,
gonna
they have their duel of succession, which is basically just a glorified kendo match.
Yep. But it's not, so there's a lot of training and whatnot involved, which it really makes the movie. I think I really like the way the
Do you
training
guys
takes
like
place.
kendo?
me personally, I appreciate it, but I don't actually study it. Or
I'm not talking
understand
about
it.
like doing it. There's an anime about kendo that I really like that no one's ever seen.
I like it.
I like it.
Okay, we'll watch it.
I gotta download it first.
I
Kareem
own
actually took kendo for 2 years.
What a weeb.
Seriously.
He actually despises weebs, and he did it because he wanted something to do.
What a weeb.
All right, so that's So yeah, and then the other guy that opposes Kumatetsu is Iozan.
Yeah. I think that's all we should say for this movie.
Well, I'm gonna go ahead and say this. So
Boy.
Ren, or Kumatetsu brought a human into the beast world, and everybody was like, "Oh no, you can't do that." But Kumatetsu's like, "Do what I want," because he's the rebellious one of the two. They need to know what he's like.
Then they watch the movie.
Exactly.
Yeah, no, the movie's like really easy to get a hold of, especially because you can buy it now and it's like $15. I would suggest buying it. It looks good on a shelf and support the
The
original
art's
release.
wonderful. The background art is 10 out of 10 amazing.
Oh, yeah. The voice acting in the English dub, as we've already discussed, is pretty wonderful. It doesn't
You know why
detract.
it's so good?
Why?
It was distributed by Toho.
Okay, that makes sense.
If you wanted to compare the background art to something, the background art looks like Ghibli background art, but then the way the
so-
characters are animated is not similar.
The way the actual production company they used did the Unusual Family,
Mhm.
which is that anime about the what's the raccoons again?
Oh, Pompoko.
No.
Not Pompoko?
What are the raccoons called? Tanuki. About
Tanuki.
Tanukis and Tengus. It was a good show. It's got pretty art.
You're pretty art.
Don't you fucking lie to me.
Oh,
All right, yeah, we kind of run short on this episode. We don't have a lot of material to talk about.
Well, because we honestly didn't want to spoil it.
they're
Because
both 10 out of 10 movies.
yeah,
Just trust us. You gotta
just
watch
the
them.
because the Boy and the Beast is actually like quite fast paced and more. I wouldn't say explosive, but like
It gets really fast, and then it stalls for a little bit, and then picks
Yeah.
right back up.
It's
and
pretty
Angel
manic.
Egg is just
Oh, it's...
fucking petrified the whole movie.
Yeah, The Boy and the Beast is also a fairly long movie. It's a minute under 2 hours.
Yeah.
Yeah, and Angel Egg is 70 minutes.
Yeah.
Both are not very easy to acquire, but
The
they're-
Boy and the Beast is easy to get. Angel Egg, you can watch
It's never
it on
coming
YouTube.
out over here.
Yeah, but it's on YouTube, so, go forth.
I actually like the shitty resolution, shitty quality of the YouTube version.
So we watched like a really bad YouTube quality one, and then to finish it, we came back to my house and watched the 1080 like remastered version that I had downloaded, and I think the little bit of pixelation you get with the shitty quality kind of helps it.
Yeah, I agree. Also, the shitty sound quality, it makes it just a little bit. It's one of those movies that if I had come across it on a VHS, I would have felt like that was the form it should have been in.
I'm gonna show you guys a picture of just the cover art for this DVD when it came out.
What, The Boy and the
That's
Beast or
amazing.
Angel Egg?
Angel Egg.
All right, so things we learned.
Oh.
Angel Egg's cover art is 10 out of 10. We're probably going to make that the background picture for this
That makes sense.
video,
it's
so you
so
guys
good.
can know what we're talking about.
That's beautiful. It makes my art house dick rock hard.
You know what makes my art house dick rock hard?
I swear to God, if you say you,
The
I'm walking out of this room.
the back,
Home.
the background art to The Boy and the Beast.
No! Stop!
Look at all those spikes.
I think Goat's dead.
Asshole, you actually muted me.
Well, it's because you're dead, Goat.
Oh, I'm just dead. Oh, damn.
No, not really.
Okay. So, I'm gonna talk about Tome.
And that's the noise of 3.
No. Okay.
I'm
we've
Zach.
only got 15
I'm
minutes.
Dylan.
No, stop.
And that's
Stop. No, stop. Don't cut it short, please. I just want to talk about it for a little.